So here we are at the Sri Manoj Sarkar Stadium for the AIFF Futsal Club Championship 24-25. It's time for the ninth matchup of the competition. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Club take on Goal Hunters FC. We're live in Uttarakhand, and this has been a phenomenal Futsal Club Championship already, and we're just getting started into the first set of fixtures in most of the groups. Some high scoring encounters and some close encounters as well. And here are the two teams walking out, all set for what should be another interesting matchup. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Club versus Goal Hunters. And we've already seen some really great matchups. We had 4 matches for you yesterday, 4 today. All the action live on the Indian Football YouTube channel. There are 4 officials for today. We'll be in charge of the proceedings. Smaller size futsal ball as compared to the usual football, slightly heavier, sticks to the ground more, tougher to shoot though. Here's the Goal Hunters side, who've been a predominant name in the AIFF Futsal Club Championships. And HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Football Club hailing from Madhya Pradesh, champions of the Madhya Pradesh Futsal League in 2025, runners up as well in 2024. And they're all set for their first encounter. And here are the match officials: Jaydev Singh and Faisal Karim will be the officials. Third referee is Syed Khalil. And we're all set. Match Commissioner Habam Khamba Singh. And my name's Liam. I'll be taking you through this matchup. This is a Group C encounter. These two sides are in the group. And this is the wonderful indoor arena. As we take a look at the starting five, there's Praful, the keeper, Rishabh, the captain, Vedant, Harsh, and Tarun for HNFC as they're known. Options on the bench as well. Head coach is Altamash Naeem Sheikh. And head coach Dhirendra Kumar Singh sets out a starting five for Goal Hunters, which has Ansh, the captain, Manav, Mahip, Bijoy, and Alif, who is the goalkeeper. Looking forward to a high-intensity matchup between two teams who like to play a free-flowing brand of futsal. That's what the game is all about. So here we go. We kick off match number 9 of the AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Goal Hunters in the yellow. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Club in the red. Group C encounter to look forward to. There's Anch on the ball, the skipper for Goal Hunters. Bijoy plays it back to Anch. Shot from Sharma, very well blocked. Opening out the space pretty nicely to start things off. Manav Sharma on the left-hand side. Bijoy again. Good piece of possession for them. Just keeping the ball moving towards the left-hand side, looking for the cross. And it will be a corner. Mahip trying to play it across. Got a deflection. First corner of the game. And as you can see, the Goal Hunters' tactics slightly different as compared to other teams. Some of them like to attack with the goalkeeper. Here's Ansh. Keeper playing at the back for now. I'm sure he'll join the attacks at some point. And that being said, different defensive shape as well. Lovely ball in again. This time it's over the top. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN haven't even touched the ball yet. But that's all right. They'll get their chance now. Trying to play out from the back. It doesn't really work. Mahib has it, plays it wide. You can see Goal Hunters who have been in this position quite a few times. Very comfortable. That's a lovely shot. And that's the first goal. Bijoy opens the scoring for Goal Hunters. And it's in their name. They hunt goals. And they get their first one of the afternoon. Easy cut inside, and then, as usual, he showed the shot towards the second post, hit it to the first post, too low and hard for the keeper to get a touch on it. And Goal Hunters take the lead. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN, for the first time, actually moving forward. They haven't had a chance to attack. That's how dominant Goal Hunters have been. A bit of a high ball, which doesn't really work too much in this sort of a format unless it's sprayed across the court quickly. Vedant to take this one. Possession lost though. Goal Hunters move towards the post once again in a counter attack. So relaxed on the ball, so quick the way they move it across this indoor court. Mahi plays it wide. Lovely switch of play again. Holding on to possession so easily. There's Ansh. Gets a bit of a clip. Won't be a foul though. There's Mahip. Cuts inside, tries to shoot. Deflection. Keeper for a second spilt it. Then he gets back the ball in his grip. They've played it back without realizing. And that will be a free kick for Goal Hunters. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club just not being able to get out of their own half so far. Goal Hunters hunting them down. Ready for the free kick. Ansh is over it. So is Manav. Sets it for Manav. Takes a shot. That's a wonderful save from Praful, the goalkeeper. That was destined for his top right corner. Bit of a sting to the wrist. Goal Hunters with another corner. Move the ball around so beautifully. A lot of soul touch, as you call it, which is what you see quite a bit in futsal. Basically controlling the ball with your soul. The bottom of your foot, nice little back heel there. Moving the ball around nicely, almost falls for Manav, but then the clearance from Praful. Here's Ansh again. Looking like it's going to be a long afternoon for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. That's a shot. It's too far over the top. That's a decent ball for Tarun. Shot taken straight to the keeper. And that could have been the equalizer. AIFF putting it straight back to one of his opponents who should have just crossed it for the tap-in. But then another interception took place. That was close. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club almost getting their first proper chance. Here's an attack for goal hunters. Final touch came off the yellow shirt. Restart from Praful. Long ball doesn't work. Vedant clears it away. And for all the possession that goal hunters have had, they almost conceded opportunities. So HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club have to take some positivity out of that. Right now, they're doing a lot of the defending. Here's Manav again. Mahip. Back to Ansh. Mahip again looking for that cut inside, which is always very tough to deal with as a defender. Here's Mahip again, and that is how they open up the team. Goal hunters, just too crisp, too decisive, and too easy for them. Set it up for a first time shot, which was taken nicely by Mahip. Into that bottom right corner, no chance for the keeper. And defensively, I think goal hunters, rather HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club, are not being able to cope with goal hunters. They're allowing that last man to play the passes and then getting sucked in. Bit of a zonal marking which is not really helping. Maybe man-to-man is the way. And if you cut out that pass for that last man, the ball's got to be on the line when you're taking a kick in. As I was saying, if you cut out that pass from the last man, makes it slightly tougher to play passes like that, which set up a easy goal scoring opportunity. 1 and 2, if you block the man who's going to shoot a little earlier, maybe the pass doesn't even go to him. Now the cross dealt with this time by the defense, trying to play it out. That's a decent ball, straight through. And that's a lovely angle from behind the goal post. Can really see the movement and the way the team shape up. This is an opportunity for goal hunters. This should be 3. Wonderful ball roll, superb skill, and a precise finish from Bijoy to make it 3 for goal hunters. Let me tell you, that's not the last one they'll score today. Wonderfully done. And where was the defense again? They've lost possession. He's absolutely free. Easy as you like. 3 for goal hunters now. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN hardly getting any opportunities. Over the top once again. Side in red, not really able to attack too much. Another block from Ansh. That's kept in near the corner. But now goal hunters on the counter attack have a lot of space. This is beautiful work. Just running out of space there. Anmol, who's come on, so has Mukul. So already a bit of squad rotation. for the goal hunter side. Goal hunters who come from Delhi have been playing futsal for a long time. That's a foul spotted. Three-time futsal champions in Delhi. Here's Rishabh. Plays it wide. Arjun sets it up for Rishabh, but it just doesn't get there. Praful comes out for it. Decent touch from Anmol. Looked to turn but couldn't. That's a nice pass through. Arjun had a chance to shoot. In fact, he went for the pass. There was a shooting opportunity, which he should have probably gone for. This is the fourth edition of the AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Who's going to join Delhi FC, Minerva Academy, and Corbett FC as the champions? Those three, the first three champions. That's a lovely turn. Arjun doing really well on that occasion, but running out of space eventually. We saw last year's runners-up Gulazo FC have a bit of an issue, losing to Bhawanipur from Kolkata, and Mohammedan Sporting themselves from Kolkata, who played the first two editions, were runners-up twice. The crown eluded them. This year they are not playing the competition. That's a nice dink. That would have been a great move had goal hunters sorted it out. Here's Ansh again. It's been all too easy now for goal hunters. Another really nice turn, looking for that pass wide. And when they're making those runs around the back of the defenders, it's all too easy for goal hunters. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN just not being able to keep up to the pace. Nice turn there. This one goes out of play though. Last season, goal hunters were in Group B. They missed out narrowly. In terms of the knockout stages. Here's another chance, cleared away by Praful. They were in the same group as Minerva Academy and Electric Weng. Those two teams went through. Goal hunters missed out by a point as they came third in their 5-team group. Bit of an injury to Praful, who should be fine. Then goal hunters again, season before last, came fourth out of a 7-team group. Missed out on the knockouts by 5 points. That's a nice ball over the top. That is surely a foul. Right under the referee's nose, just pushing the opponent quite blatantly. And this will be another free kick. Lots of space on the edge of that D to just set up and shoot. That's better. Faisal comes in and covers, but that's a lovely turn. Chance to shoot maybe. Decides not to take it first time there. Anmol. Arjun's header will be kept in play by the keeper. And then he smashes it upfield. That's a lovely ball. Chance to shoot. Very good save by Praful, who throws it back across. Header doesn't work. End-to-end stuff here. The keeper's playing a huge role in the game as well. Gaite is on as well. The number 15 for goal hunters. They're rotating the ball. They're rotating their players well. It's been a good start for them in this campaign. And as I said, goal hunters who have played in the last two championships, didn't play in the first edition. Is it going to be third time lucky for them? Are they going to finally make the knockouts? And that's something which they would love to do. It's all about building experience. And that's what HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club will also realize. That first game of the championship also gives you a bit of a shocker. It's so quick suddenly. A bit of pressure as well. As all the best clubs from the country are taking part in this Futsal Club Championship. Akshay Huria is on, number 16. Has a very nice left foot, as well as a right foot. Can finish with both feet. And is someone I've shared the field with a long time ago. There's Faisal. Looks for the dink. Easy pickings for the keeper. Alif, who's very confident, playing out from the back. There's Akshay. Looks to cut inside, plays it across. 10 minutes gone for the first half of this game. All too easy for goal hunters. Shot from a distance is blocked. Counter-attacking opportunity. Akshay comes back and retrieves. So 4 games today. A couple of Group C matches and a couple of Group D matches. Later on at 2:30 p.m. Pondicherry United take on K3 Futsal Club. That is the other game from this group. And then there are a couple of Group D games. All the action live on the Indian Football YouTube channel. And this could be an opportunity, but Ansh gets his boot in just in time. Here's Akshay. Plays it in. Gaite gets the ball his way actually. Will be a goal hunter's kick in by the looks of it. And that's a nice layoff from Akshay. The shot from Mahip is wide. Looking for a long ball, not really helping, and Hazrat Nizamuddin club not being able to get that space they wanted. That's a crunching tackle coming in from Rishabh Singh. Nice one from him. Mahip has a chance to shoot. This time drags it wide. In fact, there was a deflection. It will be a corner. Another good piece of blocking, and I have to say they have defended a lot better. Hazrat Nizamuddin club in the last few minutes, because earlier they were not being able to keep up with the pace of goal hunters. Not an easy start to face a side who have played this competition 2 years before. Slightly more relaxed dugout for goal hunters. That's better. From the side in red, still looking for their first goal of the game. It was good hold up play from Darshit. Now the shot comes in. Again, that's how sort of a height is pretty easy for the keeper. Not only to save, but to get a hold of the ball. There's Akshay, waits for the run, decides to keep possession. Now they're playing a little high up the court, Hazrat Nizamuddin, which means that there's more space behind though. Shot from Ansh, saved well by Praful. So that works two ways. Walter will be coming on now. There was a chance to shoot. In fact, that change wasn't at the best time. Walter coming on, but there was an attack in progress. So as I was saying, tactically speaking, if you go up to that final man, yes, you have to block his pass, but behind you, the other defenders have got to still keep their men. Easier said than done, of course. That's a lovely ball through. Chance maybe for Akshay, who turns, keeps going. Wonderful goal from Akshay Huria. That's what he is all about. The fourth for goal hunters within the space of 12 minutes. And they'll continue to hunt for more goals. But that was a wonderful individual goal. Evading the tackle, then shooting through the legs into that bottom left corner. I've seen Akshay Huria do this for years. And one of the defenders loses his shoes in the bargain. Well, he lost the man as well. Great stuff from goal hunters who mean business this season. Want to make it into the top two of Group C. Want to make it into the knockouts for the first time, into the quarterfinals. Haven't done that in their previous two attempts. Great move by Akshay. And that pass through the center also. But as I said, easier said than done. Even if two people are marking one man, the movement has been really good from goal hunters. They're such a good team, but they're also very skillful individuals. And by skillful, I don't mean too many step overs or elasticos or nutmegs or things like that. They just know how to beat their man. They just shift in slightly, give themselves a little bit of space and shoot. That's all you need. You don't need to go past the man. You just need to get that shot away, get that pass away. And that's what they're so good at. So that kick in had to be retaken. Akshay gets brought down by the likes of Darshit. Will be another free kick. Mahep to take it. He'll get the ball back. Easy pickings. Now he plays it back to Akshay. Just opening up the space by playing these 1-2s. There's Mahep again. Loses possession that time, where in fact the last touch comes of Ashish. Will be a yellow ball. Already 4-0 to Goal Hunters. We saw some big score lines yesterday. Bhawanipur FC beating Gulazo FC 16-2. Minerva Academy beating Afuyemi FC 13-6. Juggernaut beating Riolona FC 5-0. And then the closest game of them all, Tlangtiang FC beating Corbett FC 3-0, which was quite a surprise because Corbett FC, of course, defending champions. So last season's defending champions and runners-up both losing yesterday, which of course means that it's anybody's tournament this year. It always is, because every year we see new teams coming in and playing this format. Many teams being formed in their own states and then winning their state leagues in the first year. Nice hold-up play again from Akshay. Chance to set it up here from the right-hand side, but then decent defensive work. Six and a half minutes to play. Can HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club get at least one goal? That's a lovely nutmeg. Akshay retrieves though and puts it out for a corner. That's a lovely pass through. Akshay again takes a shot. This time it's blocked. Vikram was wondering whether the ball would come his way, but not to be. Nishant is also on. Rishabh will be brought on for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Played all the way back. And as I said, different tactics for different teams. Vikram sets it up. Mahip goes for that similar finish and scores another for Goal Hunters. That is beautifully placed. And as he got the ball, you thought that he's going to set up that way. They're just not blocking that particular angle. Are the HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN defenders. Slots it in between both the defenders and between the post and the goalkeeper. Fine placement. And the finishing has been superb from the Goal Hunters' point of view. We play futsal all year long in various tournaments. Prepare for their Delhi competition. They've won that. They've come in for this futsal club championship. It's not easy to play this tournament 3 years in a row. You've got to be the best of the best to do that. And HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club, the Madhya Pradesh champions, who have also been doing well in their state circuit, playing this for the first time. No chances taken this time. Smashed away. Out of play. Bijoy plays it back. All too easy for Goal Hunters, and the keeper not even joining the attack, Alif Rahman. Bit of a push from behind. Not a foul, according to the ref. So a lot of teams use their goalkeeper as their fifth outfield player. We saw that yesterday, calling the Golazo FC game. It didn't work too well for them after a point. Kept conceding goals from a distance. Goal hunters rely on their four outfield players to keep moving the ball, keep rotating themselves, their spaces up and down. And that means the goalkeeper has the role of just playing those long balls, just playing those one touch passes. Or that is not the best of defensive clearances. Vikram smashes that straight into the keeper. Very good save by Praful. It fell very kindly for Vikram, and usually I said the finishing has been really good from goal hunters. Now a smash straight to the goal. He still had to make the save. That's a good challenge to stop the likes of Abhiraj or Vikram, if you call it. Goes by Vikram on his jersey. And this is a phenomenal start to the campaign for goal hunters. Here they come again, looking for the sixth. Good work there from Rishabh. Tarun. Last touch did come off a yellow shirt. Tarun just taking too long. Was the ball not placed on the line? These are rookie mistakes. Don't expect from a team playing in the Futsal Club Championship. You've got to know where you're placing the ball. That's a rule that you learn early on in futsal. Here's Bijoy. Tries to cut inside, can't get past. Chance to shoot. The pass was also on down the right hand side. Tarun needed to play that early. Rishabh takes a shot, almost finds that bottom right corner. That's better from HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. AIFF plays it through. Easy pass for him. Allowing them to play the passes here, HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Speaking of which, that's not the best of passes. And looks like we will have a bit of a stoppage here. A bit of a timeout maybe. Yes, it will be. So under 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Goal hunters with 5 to the good. Allowing themselves to make changes as well. Catching the HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club off guard quite a few times. And a victory in your first match just calms the nerves. Of course, it's not done yet. But the way they are playing, goal hunters would love to keep a clean sheet, that's for sure. Which is not easy in the game of futsal. Very fast-paced game, so you've got to keep changing your squad. You've got to keep hydrated. It's an up and down format. No chance to rest at any point when you're on the pitch. That's a lovely ball through. Chance to shoot. What a save! Sensational stop from Alif Molla. That was hit with venom by Walter. He couldn't hit it any better. One of the best saves you'll see. And that's what I said. Clean sheets are tough to keep. If you've got a goalkeeper making saves like that, then you might keep quite a few. Bit of hold up play from Vikram, sets it up beautifully. Shot wasn't taken early enough there by Bijoy. That's a nice dink round the corner. Gets a touch on it there. Does Mukul. Important touch. Because Tarun was running in behind. Some good moves now from HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Slowly but surely inching towards that first goal, but they've got to take their chances. They've had a couple of good ones. There you see, avoiding playing the keeper. Only one back pass allowed anyway. A couple of changes. Tarun is off. Vikram gets a talking to from the ref. That's a nice ball round the corner. But eventually very well defended there. Time for another change. Manav Sharma's back on. Lovely ball through. Great setup from Vikram, who just holds up the play and sets it up for his teammates. As simple as it gets. And they know each other so well, this goal hunter side. Look at the way they keep moving. And there you see, bottom of the screen. Now a lovely ball through. In fact, the touch wasn't there. Manav had made the run. Great ball from Bijoy. Just eluded Manav as they were looking for their sixth within the first half. Ball over the top. Too far for Walter to get it. That's a lovely ball from the goalkeeper, Vikram. Holds up the play really well. Bijoy does well to open up the shot, but it's blocked nicely. That has gone out of play. Here's Vikram again. Sets it off. Gets it back. Shoots! Good save. Needs to be cleared. Another good save from Praful. And lovely link-up play. Looks like Nitesh Sharma will come on. Good spell there from Vikram. Setting up a lot of opportunities. Here's another chance. Oh, it's been put wide. Vijay with his left foot this time had the entirety of the post, went for that corner. And now, chance again, dinks it over, great save, but Bijoy will push it into the back of the net. In fact, it was Anmol who's come on as goalkeeper. Good save initially there. Then Bijoy touching it just before the defender, Harsh, could get the clearance away. And it's 6 for goal hunters now. A dominant display from the Delhi champions. That's a nice ball around the corner. Beautiful play from goal hunters, but this pass was a little too close to the keeper for Nitesh to tap it in. Doesn't work out this time for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club, who will have to go back to the drawing board at halftime and see how they can counter this onslaught from goal hunters. Those chip balls are not working at all. Here's Nitish. Mukul holds on to possession. Here he is again. Left footer. Nice ball round the corner. Continues his run. He should get it back here. No, in fact, it's played to the right hand side. Lovely football from goal hunters. Under a minute to go. That's beautiful footwork. Bijoy once again looks for the setup. Shot comes in. Sensational strike. And Mukul gets goal number 7 for goal hunters. That's one of the best shots we've seen. The best shot we've seen. Let me rephrase. This afternoon. Bang. No chance for the goalie. A cool finish from Mukul. Kuber looking for a bit of a roulette, a bit of a 360 turn there. Doesn't get it. Oh, that's a nice ball through. Good interception though from Mukul. We just saw his goal scoring ability. Now we've seen that interception from him. Coach Dhirendra Kumar Singh will be delighted with the way his side have played. That'll be a foul though. He will want a clean sheet. They know that, of course, winning this game is the first priority, but building towards the second and third and finally making it to the knockouts for the first time, that is the main aim this season, this year. All about the holistic goals. Free kick opportunity now. It's taken. Last touch was off a yellow shirt, which means it was a good defensive block. 15 seconds for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN to get their first goal. Short corner taken. They've got to be careful of the counter here. Bijoy, who has ruled the roost today, takes a shot. And they won't be caught out on a counter the other way. First time we've seen AIFF coming up and playing the ball. And that is halftime. The buzzer goes, and it has been a dominant first half from Goal Hunters FC. 7 goals to the good against HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club, who have been caught out by the side playing some masterful futsal. A side in Goal Hunters who know exactly where their teammates are. And that's the score at halftime. 7-0 to Goal Hunters as HAZRAT Nizamuddin Club look to at least mount a bit of a comeback in the second half. So the sides are well rested, but of course it would have been a more comfortable half-time for goal hunters, who at this stage rather have an unassailable lead. 7 goals as compared to 0 of HAZRAT Nizamuddin club. They'll be hoping that changes. The team talk would have not been the easiest one for Altamar Sheikh, their coach, to give. But 20 minutes of the second half, things can change in a game of futsal. And they start off quickly with a nice little pass, more intensity, more urgency perhaps. And maybe we'll see a different side to this Hazrat Nizamuddin club team, who of course have impressed in Madhya Pradesh, runners up there last season, champions this season, coming up against a goal hunter side in their third consecutive AIFF Futsal Club Championship. Nicely kept in play towards that left corner. Should be a goal, a goalie's throw. Yes, it is. And a nice bit of sportsmanship between the players. That throw is a bit too wild. From Hazrat Nizamuddin's club's point of view, they'll be trying to divide this game into two. The first half didn't go really well. This is a nice move, just a bit too far for Vedant. A bit of chatter from the bench as well, trying to remain positive. They'll try to win this half of football. Let's see if they can do that. And that'll be a positive. That'll be something that they've improved on. Chance to shoot from a distance. In fact, it was a reverse ball played. Another shot. Very good block, throwing his body there. Rishabh Raikwar, the captain. Goal hunters picking up where they left off in that first half. Anmol rolls it out. Good interception there from Ansh, using all his experience. Goal hunters have a chance. Runner down the left hand side. They go for the cross. Well saved by Anmol. It was a busy first half for the keepers, of course. For the side in red, another opportunity, maybe a bit of traffic, and that won't be kept in play by Rishabh. Good attempt though. Another bit of hold up play. Shot comes in, it's blocked, and now there's a counter attacking opportunity. 3-on-1 for a time, and that's a lovely save by Satyam Thapa, who's just been brought on for goal hunters. Another toe poke, this time it's wide. Great save going down, and that was a lightning counter attack from Hazrat Nizamuddin, who are playing a better brand of futsal in the second half. Here they come again. Shot was blocked. Satyam plays it through. The more open of a game that Hazrat Nizamuddin play, the more chances goal hunters will also get. It works both ways. Looks like Faisal will be coming on, but here's Ansh. Could have taken a shot. That was never going to be a goal from that sort of angle from Ghaite. That's nicely done. Rishabh. They're asking for a handball. Here's the chance, and finally the goal for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Club. Their first in this AIFF Futsal Club Championship, and hopefully for them not the last. Lovely turn and finish from Faisal Hussain, who's just come on. Fell to him quite kindly. Satyam threw his body at it, but that was a really good finish from the number 7. And they have scored the first goal of the second half. As I say, if they look at it this way, they're winning this half for now. Dink over the top. Keeper collects, goes for the throw. That's a decent ball, almost getting Faisal's run. Rather, another shot now coming in. Rather, Faisal's run being spotted well by the keeper. Almost got it there. Right there with another shot, this time over the top. Nice dink over the top, but at least the intent is a lot better from the Madhya Pradesh champions. A bit of hold up play here. Ansh trying to slow the game down a bit. Goal hunters, maybe. That's a decent turn. Good shot. Satyam saves it. Easy save. But the pass was on, as Harsh dictates. And he's letting his teammate have it. This will be a red ball. Can they get a second here? Maybe get it slightly more interesting this game. Goal hunters will not want to become too complacent. I'm sure that was something they spoke about in the team talk during halftime. Chance to shoot. Saved by the keeper. Good defensive work, but then just booted up the field, which is something you don't usually do. That's a nice ball from Satyam. Bit of a push maybe. And that is surely a foul. That's a really poor challenge. I think a retaliation. And hopefully Manav doesn't suffer too bad an injury. Mostly contact. Mostly impact rather. Here come goal hunters. That's a nice pass. Chance to shoot. It's blocked. There was a man on the goal line as well, Arjun Shukla, just in case the shot came his way. Shot corner taken. Left alone, Satyam dinks it over the top and there's no one home. Bit of frustration creeping in here for goal hunters. Of course, there are phases in a futsal game. You won't have the ball all the time. This is the phase where HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN Club are just playing a little better football, rather futsal. Here come goal hunters though. The shot was on rather than the pass there for Mahib, who scored a couple of beauties already. That's a nice pass. Good takedown as well. A lot more confident now. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Here's Faisal, the goal scorer. Plays it to Arjun. Doesn't have too much space. Might be forced to play keeper. Holds on to possession really well. But the pass is over the top. Overcooked. Here's Bijoy. Uses his body really well there. 5 minutes played in this second half so far. Just the one goal. That to HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Nice little idea there, but no one home. And you can hear the bench also. Pretty positive. That's all you can do. Be positive. And that's a nice move, and it opens up kindly. Chance for a 1-2 perhaps, but Akshay read the block, made sure that cross didn't come in. As I said, everybody's got to defend. Everybody's got to attack as well. Chance to shoot, which was missed. Another opportunity not taken. Push from behind. No foul, says the ref. Here's Akshay. Plays it wide. Chance to shoot. Shot is taken. Great save off the post. Here's Akshay Huria. He's hit it wide. Chance to score a second for him. But that first save was wonderful from Anmol. Getting a fingertip onto the post. Denying goal hunters their first goal of this half. That won't be kept in play. Nice dink over the top to Akshay. Good first touch from him. Decides not to go on the left foot. Bijoy sets it up for Akshay again. Takes a shot. Easy block. And now on the counter. Nizamuddin club have a chance. Beautifully intercepted by Ansh. There's Bijoy again. Plays it wide. Ansh, 3-on-2 situation. Bijoy has a chance to shoot. Smashes it into the top corner. What a goal. He is some player. And that is some strike. Set up beautifully by Ansh. Good run as well from Mahib. Just to drag the defender slightly. What a strike. That angle shows us exactly how well it was hit. Here's another chance. Good save by Anmol. Now that's given away. Ansh gets it back. Another shot blocked. Bijoy comes in, but the final touch was off a red shirt. Mahib joining the attack on that particular instance. There's Bijoy. Sets it down. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN have it back here. Shot from a distance really doesn't help. Here's Akshay again. Plays it to Mahib. They rely a lot on this passing game. Tries to set it up for Akshay. Good idea there from Mahib. End-to-end stuff in the second half. In the first half, it was mostly goal hunters attacking. Risky ball backwards. Not the best of passes there from Milan, who's just come on. Will take a bit to get adjusted to the game. But they couldn't keep that clean sheet we were talking about. Goal hunters. Something they would have spoken about at halftime. Here's Akshay again. Plays it back to Mahib. Looks for a bit of space, waits for his teammates to make the runs. Akshay gets it back. Ansh is waiting. Bit of switch of play. Here's Ansh. Plays it wide. Goes inside, which opens up space at the edge of the area. Great positional play. It's all about understanding angles and spaces and movements. The game of futsal. Any short-sided game, actually. Here's Akshay. Opens up the space nicely. Bijay goes for the shot. Tight angle to score from there. I'm sure he has, though, before. He's a good finisher. Speaking of which, here's Bijay again. Cuts inside on his left foot. Opens up the space. Ansh, Bijay. Good block. Kept in play, but Bijay will... No, he gives it away. 2-on-1 situation now for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. The toe poke is wide. That could have been their second goal. It's a tiring game. Takes a toll on the body as well, this hard surface as compared to grass. Another chance to shoot, another chance to score. Bijay ruling the roost, getting goal hunters their second goal of this second half and inching closer to double digits. That's poor defending. You've got to go up and close the shot. Give an ample amount of space, and that means that the keeper can't see properly as well. Look at this angle. You couldn't see where the ball is coming from. Two players right in front of him. Darshit needed to go up and close that shot. Here's Mahib. To Akshay. Nice movement again. And Akshay had made the run inside the D. The ball was played behind him. Here come goal hunters again. Shot is blocked. We've already seen one special strike from Mukul's left foot. Here he is again. This time Mahib can't keep that within the goal frame. Goal hunters have taken back control of this matchup. Started off under the pump slightly. The momentum had shifted a bit, but now they've reclaimed control. That's a nice back heel from Darshit. Now this is a good ball, but Satyam rather, gets there in time. Darshit loses possession and then apologizes. Not much space, and here's an opportunity for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Oh, that's wonderful. Rishabh Raikwar picks up the ball, runs all the way through, glides past the goalkeeper there and slots it in. That's a great finish. It's a great run, actually. Second goal for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Now they've lost possession again. Here, goal hunters. Dink over the top. That's never going to work. From Tarun Kumar Singh. Chance to shoot again. Blocked, will be a corner. Rishabh Raikwar coming forward again. Lovely goal from the skipper. Adding to Faisal's first. Almost halfway through the second half. course, the result looks like it's going to goal hunters, but this particular half score is 3-2. Mahip losing possession, couldn't play it back at this point. Will be a corner. Akshay tracking the run of Vedant, opening up the space. That's a good move. Great shot. I think there was a touch on it. Corner. And there you see that run from Vedant just opened out the space for the shot behind. That's what it's all about, creating space for your teammates. Cleared away, not taking any chances there. Much better second half from HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Playing a lot better. Here's Mahip. Bit of a push there. Possession retained. Chance to shoot. Good stop. Quite a few left footers in this goal hunter side. We lose possession again. Bijoy has been stopped. Rishabh with a good block. The shot corner also intercepted. Very comfortable on the ball are the goal hunters players. Like to keep possession. That's a nice pass again. This is the first of 4 games today. Lovely setup. Oh, good block. In fact, it wasn't a block. He missed it. Anmol throws it over the top. That's a poor one. Mahip again plays it across. Can he get the ball back? He does, but not enough space to shoot. It was just in behind him. That intensity has dropped quite a bit from HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Aren't attacking as frequently as they were in the beginning of the half. A bit of a foul spotted. A bit of space here for Harsh. Sets it up. Lovely goal. Oh no, it's been saved. What a save. For a second it looked like Tarun had scored that one. Rishabh set it up for him. Here's Tarun again. Nice angle by the production team. Very tough to follow the ball all the time. The cameraman doing a great job. But that was a lovely layoff for Rishabh. Tarun should have finished that, but a great save by Satyam. 8 minutes to play. Goal hunters looking for double digits now. Bijoy likes to shoot from there. It's blocked. He sets up a shot now. There was an opportunity to shoot between the legs, but not taken. They decide to play it back again. There's Mukul. Opens up the space. Sharma has his shot blocked. And here they come again. That shot from Anshu wasn't really on. Now the ball over the top. Easy pickings for Satyam, who throws it all the way out. Mahip doesn't shoot first time. Opens it up now. Shoots. Good save. And he wins the ball back. And then misses the rebound. And this will be a bit of a timeout with 7:16 to play. So a bit of chatter there on the dugout. Of course, for both sides, the timeout just to calm things down maybe for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club, who have been under the pump throughout this game. Here comes Praful. He is the new keeper on, who started the game for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. That's a lovely ball through. A little closer to the keeper. Loose ball is picked up. Chance to shoot. Oh, that's a poor shot. Tarun just couldn't wrap his foot around it, which was required at that point. Could have had 4-5 now. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. Here comes Manav. Nice little flick there. Will be a red ball. That's a lovely ball over the top. Good block again by Satya, who's had quite a few saves to make. That's a lovely pass as well. Great save by Praful. Incredible save. He has a bit to do now, but he won't be able to, because that is set up brilliantly. From Mahip to Bijoy, who's never going to miss from that sort of a range. End-to-end stuff. Stunning save from Praful. But then he got dragged out and it was all too easy. Mahip plays it to Bijoy. Bijoy scored 3-4 now. Losing count. Nice little pass there from Mahip. Great ball initially from Satyam as well. And double digits have been hit for goal hunters. Laid off. Chance to shoot. Six and a half to play now. 10-goal game for goal hunters already. But they won't stop at that. They'd want to score a few more. Nice hold up play there. Here's Akshay. Plays it wide. Mahip cuts inside. Here come goal hunters again. Lots of space. Mahip this time tries the step overs but loses possession. Five and a half minutes to play now. 3 points surely going to goal hunters. As Akshay plays it wide. Manav just keeping possession as much as they can. Lovely ball around the corner. Manav sets it up. Akshay was making the run, but good interception. And now HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club can't hold on to possession. Good stop there from Satyam to prevent the corner. Left alone by Ansh, who says calm it down a bit. Mahip has the ball again. Good save by Praful. Will be a corner. Shot from a distance. Too far out there to beat someone like Praful, who's made some good saves, as did Anmol. Under 5 to play. This is a Group C encounter. After this, we have another one on the Indian Football YouTube channel. He has an opportunity. Good save. I think he touched the ball with his hand here. This could be a problem for Praful. He's come out and saved it with his hand. That'll be a red card. Yesterday as well, I said Jasim was having a good game. He got a red. This is unfortunate. He came out to make the save. His hand hit the ball. And now they'll have to play with 4 men until they concede a goal. And what can the referee say about that? Surendran and Jaydev Singh, the 2 referees. He's got to give a red there because the ball touched his hand outside the D, stopping a goal scoring opportunity. Not much to complain about. Anmol will keep. Comes back on, but it's 4-on-5 for now for goal hunters. Shot is taken and that's the goal. From the free kick itself. Set up by Ansh. Finished by Akshay Huria, who scores his second. That's a great finish. And that's 11 now for goal hunters. This will give us a good angle. Straight into the top right corner. They make the most of being 1 man up, of course. And great to see Akshay getting in amongst the goals, as I said. Shared the field with him years ago when we went to Argentina, Boca Juniors, for a camp. 11 years ago, actually. Akshay used to work really hard at that point, still does, doing well as a professional futsal player now, scoring his second goal of the game. And goal hunters scoring 11. Here they come again, looking for 12. Good setup. Bijoy sets it up beautifully. What a goal. These two are really incredible together. And that's the 12th of the game. Mahib finishes it off. Looks like it was Bijoy who set it up. Not too sure. But that was a really nifty move. And those 1-2s really work. That's something that HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club haven't been able to conjure. With the ease that goal hunters have, all the experience, all the practice that they've had. Looking for a foul there, won't get it. 3.5 minutes to play now. That's not the best of passes, just plays it wide. Walter couldn't get there. Wide faces for HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club. They've played better in this second half. They've come up against a goal hunter side who are in phenomenal form. Here they come again. Good save from Praful. Sorry, from Anmol. Praful is off now. Three to play. That won't be kept in. Decent ball. Out wide towards Manav. Couldn't keep it under control. There's Tarun. looks for a bit of space past Ansh. Bijoy with the tackle. Now Anmol joins the attack. Decent ball. Ansh, who has totally dictated the tempo of the game. Playing as the last man, is the captain, is the experienced one. And Bijoy up top, doing the same in the attacking sense of things. There's Ansh again, wins the ball back. Then there's Mahib, who has contributed well. That's a lovely turn. Sets it up. This is a great move. Good save. And then, of course, Manav has contributed. Mahib, Mukul have also played really well. And the keepers, Satyam and AIFF, have been superb. And Akshay also getting in amongst the goals and setting up a few goals. So it's been a really good team performance from them. Nishant has come on. Getting a bit of a run in as well. And all the players in the squad are really good, even the ones who haven't played too much today. That's great work to hold on to possession from Rishabh Singh Rajput. Now maybe one final change. Milan comes in with one of his teammates. Quite a few changes actually. Ashish is on too. So into the final minute we go. 10-goal lead for Goal Hunters. Really good defensive work there from Nishant up against Nikhil. Goal Hunters have another opportunity. This shot is onto the side netting from Mahib. A bit of a run wide. Not to be this time. So Goal Hunters will get their first win of the campaign. Put them in a really good position to qualify for Group C. That's sort of foul on Bijoy from Harsh. Mahib plays it to Bijoy and eventually that was saved. The final buzzer goes and the victory goes to Goal Hunters. An emphatic performance from the Delhi Futsal champions. HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club managed to score 2 goals in the second half, while Goal Hunters scored 6 in the first and 6 in the second, and have basically hit HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club for 6, getting the first 3 points of this campaign. Some positives for the side from MP, as they will play the second and third game trying to win those and qualify from the group. But Goal Hunters in their third campaign looking to make it to the knockouts for the first time. Really good movement, really good teamwork, and really good scoreline. So that's it. At full time, HAZRAT NIZAMUDDIN club 2, Goal Hunters have scored 12 and get the 3 points. That's not all today. 2:30 p.m. is our second match of the day, match number 10 of the AIFF Futsal Club Championships. Pondicherry United take on K3 Futsal Club. So make sure to join us for that. But for now, this is Liam signing off. Thanks for watching.